Sigh, sigh. All right. As you can see by the picture, this video is going to be about Miss Netta, who I just learned about this character, and Tia Kemp. I just learned about her too. I've been seeing Tia Kemp on social media for the past couple months, and she's Rick Ross's baby mama, sorry. And this person, as my background picture, is Miss or Mrs. Netta, who I've been seeing a lot about her the past couple weeks. I don't know much. I know they call her, is it James? I don't know. Is she trans? Um, I have no, is she intersex? I really don't know much. I know she's in a relationship with someone named Charles, and they are an internet sensation. They go viral. And last I heard, she showed up to the BET Awards uninvited. Well, she was on some show, and a lot of these things I don't watch. I don't have time, and I'm kind of off of that. I used to watch like Love and Hip Hop religiously. I don't watch that anymore. A lot of these reality shows I don't watch anymore. However, I did see a few clips of Mrs. Netta and Mr. Charles being interviewed by Tia Kemp, Tokyo Tony, and I think Blueface's mother, right? I forgot her name. They were being interviewed. This was for Zeus, I believe. There was just a back and forth. They were hurling insults at Mrs. Netta. And then I heard last week Mrs. Netta went on a tirade about Black women and how I guess she hates Black women, and which she's perpetrating as a Black woman, but she hates Black women. She rather white women or something like that. She was bigging up white women over Black women. What's new? I mean, that always happens to us. Anyhow, today Tia Kemp went on a tirade, and it was funny in some parts, but in the most for the most part, it was colorist as hell. That shit was colorist as hell. Let's watch together, and I'm going to comment on it. I mean, this was outrageous. All right, so listen to this. This was insane, but let's listen.
You charcoal match like looking ass brisket back bitch. Let me tell your bad body ass something about your BBL hippo shaped motherfucker. You look like you got on a wetsuit, bitch. That you scuba dive in. You ugly smeared face, white walls, black chocolate, Pirelli tire skin looking motherfucker. I ain't the bitch to play with. You charcoal match like looking ass brisket.
Did y'all hear that? I mean, I chuckled at some parts, but most of the tirade, I don't know if the volume's loud enough. Most of the tirade was about her complexion. I can understand. Listen, Mrs. Netta is not attractive, okay? But it's not because of the complexion. A lot of people, beautiful people, have that deep, dark chocolate complexion. The thing with Miss Netta is her skin is terrible. It's bumpy. I don't know if those are razor bumps or what. And she's cockeyed. I keep saying she, y'all. The name's Mrs. Netta. I don't, forgive me. I don't know exactly what is going on with her and Charles, what the situation setup is, but that's not for me to understand. They have an understanding between each other. Good for them. But she is not attractive. Bumps on the face. I did see her dolled up. She looked decent. But the thing is, yes, when you have bad skin and she has a cock eye and her forehead, there's no edges, she's not attractive. But Tia Kemp's tirade was not about more so like the quality of her skin or the fact that she has no edges or the appearance of her eye, right? It was about being chocolate. Let's listen to it again.
Get back, bitch. Let me tell your bad body ass something, botch BBL hippo shaped motherfucker.
Did Mrs. Netta have a BBL? I know she was overweight at one point and lost a gang of weight, but I do not see a BBL. I do see boobs and they look saggy. So what BBL is Tia Kemp talking about? Let's continue.
You look like you got on a wetsuit, bitch.
Okay, you look like you got on a wetsuit. Again, complexion. You look like you got on a wetsuit. Is that because wetsuits are usually black, or is she talking about the BBL? You look like you got on a wetsuit. Is it because she looks tucked in? I'm not understanding, because I've seen her and she doesn't look like she had a BBL. Listen, anybody out there who follows, did she have a BBL? Let me know.
Bitch, that you scuba dive in, you ugly smeared face, white walls, black chocolate parade.
You ugly smear face. I don't know what that means. White walls. I don't know what that means. Black chocolate. Again, complexion, which is sad. That saddens me.
Really tired skin looking mother.
Pirelli tire skin. Pirelli tires are black, all right? Tires, but they're not bumpy. Are Pirelli tires bumpy? Tires have grooves in them. They're not bumpy. So again, talking about how black her skin is.
Fuck are you? I ain't the bitch to play with. You charcoal match light looking at.
Charcoal match light, again, goes to complexion.
It's brisket back, bitch.
Brisket back, bitch. I know brisket is burnt, right? Again, complexion.
Let me tell your bad body ass something, botch BBL hippo shape.
So yeah, bad body, BBL, brisket, charcoal, Pirelli, dark chocolate. Now, see, do y'all understand? I made a video a couple months ago about chili. Chili did not want to be called chocolate. Chocolate in the Black community is derogatory. And I know we say, no, chocolate is beautiful, beautiful chocolate. No, when someone is upset, that's the first thing they go, burnt dark chocolate. And my ex-husband said it to me too when he got mad towards the end of our marriage. He called me burnt black chocolate doo-doo. I couldn't believe. I was like, oh wow, tell me how you really feel. And let's take a look at Miss Tia Kemp. Let's take a look at her. It's really sad, y'all. It's like, I know Mrs. Netta offended a lot of Black women. I know that. But a lot of Black women are chocolate. So I can't see any dark-skinned woman laughing at this. I couldn't believe it. Here she go. So she's like a brown skin, light to brown skin. This was, oh, let's see. This was, I guess, was it on the Zeus network where Miss Netta was with them talking? And let's see.
Oh, like
well, Rolly already
No,
said
this
she
is
swing.
not it.
So,
Oh, you swing?
and she ate.
No, that's not it.
It's a
How
badass.
many bitches over there eat pussy?
All of.
I have
Oh, no, that's not it. Where's Miss Netta? Oh, here it is. So this is
the bottom. Who taking the dick?
Who taking the dick?
Yeah.
Baby, who do you think taking the dick?
I just be wanting to know.
Oh, you should know who taking the
eyeshadow
dick.
on. Come
That's
on
not
now.
a question.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
they
It's
probably,
not a
you don't think he be wanting some warm pussy
She tried
sometimes?
to
he might do.
And guess what? You got the
And I
pussy
got it.
for it.
so man.
Who's the bottom? Who taking the dick?
Who taking?
You know, so questions like that too, I know from the LGBTQ community, that's insulting, right? Asking who's the top, who's the bottom, number one. And it was just, I don't know these people too much, but it was just disrespectful. So I wonder, did Miss Netta say that about Black women after that interaction with Tokyo Tony and friends? You know, maybe she was lashing out. I'm a Black woman too, but the thing is, from what I'm seeing, a lot of her followers are Black. but they're clowning her. You know what I mean? It's like watching a car wreck. And that's why I don't really follow Miss Netta. I don't know what's going, because it's a caricature. It just saddens me. It really saddens me. So I've been trying to find out what was the cause of Tia going off on Miss Netta. So let's go on TikTok, y'all. Let's go on TikTok because I for the life of me, I just don't know. I know they were on live, and Miss Netta, I popped in for a second. She has a huge following. Like there was at one point 13,000 people on her live. So let's take a look, y'all, and see what the hell is going on TikTok. Listen, TikTok is where it's at, y'all.
Get the
When you call the bitch, you bet you call somebody to do your
I'm
damn
calling
ass
Mr.
after
Magic Powder.
That's
You
what you
fucked
can
up
do.
face, noodle, booty,
Looking
pussy
like a
face,
motherfucking
bitch.
goddamn
Let me tell
wet
your
ass
ugly
duck.
cantaloupe face
Yeah,
ass
you
up.
ugly ass bitch.
Your
You ain't
shit look
shit.
like a motherfucking
Oh, bitch,
orange when you
please.
peel
Okay.
it. All that
That's
white
what you-
shit.
Let
You
me-
better
let me-
stop
let me-
burning your
let me
motherfucking
give it a
face
fly.
up, bitch.
Hold
That
on.
neck is on fire. You charcoal match like looking ass brisket back, bitch. Let me tell your bad body ass something about
Oh
BBL
my
hippo
God.
shaped motherfucker. You look like you got on a
Okay,
wet
we heard this part already.
really tie your skin. You
You
wanna
are
be
the
me?
bitch
You
with your
wanna be
dick
me,
sucking
don't you,
side
bitch?
piece
You
ass
wanna be me?
motherfucking
No.
ass.
Charles, don't you
Motherfucker,
run
you
for
just
the
And
like
Charles
you
is in
just
the
like
background running and laughing. You see, that's what. Can you imagine your partner laughing at you while someone's cussing you out?
Oh,
feet wearing ass
oh,
up.
bitch,
Charles, get your ugly ass over here. You
kiss me
big
in my
wanna
husband
have a
ass,
six-pack
bitch.
ass
But guess what?
motherfucker.
You don't even got one.
Shut your
Nobody
body
wants
hippo
your raw
wearing
motherfucking
ass up.
pussy.
Y'all
Oh,
got on
dumbass
fajas and
bitch.
still fucked up. You fucked up in a faja. Puss face, noodle face, bitch. Fuck
Bitch,
Charles.
kiss my
My God.
motherfucking
Put your motherfucking face in this camera, Charles. I
bitch,
can slap
you
the piss out your shit.
Put your picture up.
Fucking bitch.
Put
You
your
look
picture
ugly
up. Look like you got an old
ass.
fashioned ass
Coming out them
mushroom.
balls
That's your
coming out
ugly
your
ass
face.
down there.
Crab ball
You
face,
got so
bitch.
much to talk about. You got a fucking
ball,
mushroom on your head.
crab
Put your
ball
bald headed ass on here.
Okay, so now she's talking about the quality of her skin, the crab boil. So I'm sorry, Tia tore her up, but I just didn't like the colorist part. So you can go for the quality of their skin. They have bad skin, fine. Their hair is unkempt, fine. She ain't got no edges, fine. Her bad body built because the BBL failed, fine. Complexion, no, there's no reason for that. There's no reason for that. It doesn't, I'm sorry. I'm curious. And you know what I found? If someone is just a tad bit above the shade of chocolate, then they feel like they have free license to be a colorist. And it just baffles me. And it's really sad. I don't stand for that. Because if Miss Netta was light skinned, Tia wouldn't say, you sunflower, you yellow, you pale motherfucking bitch. No, you don't often see that. You often see the opposite. If someone's dark skinned, go for the complexion. If someone's light skinned, they would not even touch the complexion. Colorism and white supremacy at its finest in the Black community.
No makeup
I don't know who you're looking at, me or the back
You the
seat,
ugly bitch too.
Bitch, you looking at me or the back seat?
Ugly.
Netta, what's Netta's name? Joe? I think, okay, so I guess he's just a gay guy who's effeminate. I'm not sure. He said you a ugly bitch too. So Netta, you are acknowledging that you're ugly?
Ass motherfucking
girl,
bitch.
you got the nerve. Take
Yes,
that word
go
out
ahead
your
and make my
vocabulary,
money, bitch, because my
motherfucker.
numbers rolling
I'ma
up.
send your ass to
I got
Barnes & Noble to get a new
31,000
dictionary because you shouldn't be
motherfuckers
saying that
on the
motherfucking word.
bitch.
You ugly bitch. Send your ass to the dermatologist. You look like a rash rug. You look like you was on a motorcycle accident and they couldn't even grab
Oh my
your
God.
skin.
All right.
You're right.
Listen, a part of me thinks this is fake because with all this carrying around, you see on TikTok the roses, they're making bank. When I tell you they are making bank, y'all. Making bank. Now, I want to see if we can find a reason.
People on here. So y'all messing people.
Maybe this was
it's time to activate.
Before Netta came.
Y'all go to Tia Kemp. Y'all to Tia Kemp. Miss Netta been looking for him. messy people on here. So y'all messy people, it's time to activate. Y'all go to Tia Kemp. Y'all tell Tia Kemp, Miss Netta been looking for him.
So he sent out a what do you call it? I guess an APB for Tia Kemp. But I still don't understand what the beef was.
Netta is a liar. Netta be lying. I wish we could get Netta back over there. Netta lied to us, and I didn't like that.
So he lied. What?
No, Netta is a liar.
All right, let's look at
Netta be lying. I
We
wish
got
we
Miss
could get
Netta
Netta back over there. Netta
I
lied
didn't
to
like
us,
that.
and I didn't
How
like
they
that.
met. So I guess Miss Netta lied about her and Charles's relationship, which I still don't get.
This the picture of the man lady that beat you up and drug you around.
Yeah. Is that the BBL, y'all?
Y'all see this body? Like I told y'all, that's another thing. Like I be trying to tell people. People be like, they just can't function properly and stuff. Then, like I said, if y'all gonna look at me a year and a half ago or whatever, I was like the Goodyear blimp. Y'all hear me?
Okay, so she looks good here. I give her that. She looks good. But I need to know why Tia Kemp and Miss Netta got into what sparked this argument. What sparked the argument, y'all? I'm gonna find the reason. All right, so I think this is from after. This is Tia Kemp commenting on her thoughts during the interview with Miss Netta and Charles.
A man. I kept looking over at you like, what is this sitting on this freaking couch? I didn't know where to start, baby. It took me from here to Pluto and to come back to Earth to realize it's a man named Joe. And he took somebody's daughter's name and called himself Netta. Let me tell you something. Why Netta, Juanita, wanna be Beta, Skeeter, Peter, do the Buddha, about a Beta. You can't wear nothing but Birkenstocks. And Shacks from Walmart sat the nerve on my couch and told me you wear a size 13. You a lie. It look like a 16. That ain't no 13. You big long arm. Look at your wingspan. You ought to have been a linebacker, tracker, dacker, macker, facker, lacker, skacker, backer, la matacker. You big wide back Mack truck, duck, dump, bump, garbage truck, trash bin, crane body built, ugly, ugly, dusty, crusty, musty. Looking like a meatloaf that's halfway done. Look at his face. Looking like a meatloaf that's halfway done. I mean, like a half-done, cooked, bubbling meatloaf. You know, a meatloaf. With ground turkey at that. And if you take a look in the oven when that's cooking, it ain't a nice sight to see. It's got great looking, chuggly, buggly looking, gooey stuff all on the top of it. You got to scrape it off, clean it off, put it back in the bag, smother it like you could have pat it down, recook it again for it to brown. Girl, you look like a uncooked meat loaf, a dof, no toast. Like, really, dilly? I did nothing to you, Netta, long titty, no Charles. And Charles, let me tell you, your booty busted to the blood, smithering, dithering, something. Your mom and daddy should have told you. You ain't a bad looking. Something going on. You laying up with this big oxtail box body. I mean, oh, make me sick looking at him like a fungus. COVID 29, no 19. Look at him. Just ugly, fugly, dougly, muggly. Why is he frozen up? I want to know why he froze. I need to see. Yeah, go back to it. He gone. He's so
also, this was during the live.
Woo, I'm thinking I'm watching TV. Girl, y'all better get them out of here because, honey, if I come back over here and he talking about me, and I'm a whole woman, let me tell you something, Netta. The nuisance. I recall wildlife fishing gaming on you. They come rope you off.
Oh my God.
Drag you down this hot
scorching concrete. I'm talking about it's probably 150 degrees the way that concrete's smoking right now. Girl, it's so hot down here in Florida. Let me tell you something. After they wrap your ugly scuggly up, drag you down the road, put you on the back of a truck and send you over there where you need to be euthanized. But I come and save you because I don't like them killing the animals. Nah, you gotta go. I'll give you your last banana, you ugly, duggly, muggly, funkling, dunkling, skunkling, bunkling, munkling. You need to be at the zoo of Miami.
Oh my God.
That is, with the rest of your family. Ooh, child. That you were a man. I can't.
Okay, I think I figured out. So I think Mrs. Netta was upset by Tia Kemp calling her a liar because somehow I guess Tia found out they lied on the couch during it's called I don't know, Tia Kemp, Tokyo Tony, they have something called T something, that whatever it is on Zeus. So now Tia Kemp went on and called them liars because during the interview they were talking about how they met and it was determined it was a lie. And so Miss Netta got upset and started talking shit about Tia on her TikTok. So this is the moment, which I think is fake because how is she happening to be recording while catching Mrs. Netta's live?
I don't like neither one of their asses. So
yeah, she's listening to Netta on live.
One of them hoes my favorite. What's her name? I say Tokyo. She has
Netta.
She did, but Tokyo was a lot of shade.
Netta the nuisance. I know you know better than to be doing this.
She was throwing a lot of shade too. So don't really none of them get a pass for me. None of them. Carlessa, damn show, not no damn Tia Kemp, whatever that is. Whatever problem she got about me, she better get that shit together. Cause honey, nobody has time to liar. Yeah, she said we lied. We came to their show and we told them a bunch of lies. Hey, you lied. She lied too. She just thought my mama in a nursing home and I don't go see my mama. Nobody told her no shit like that because that ain't true. My mama.
Someone know how it started. This is how it started.
I never said that. Who y'all sitting lies to Netta making this man beeping with me? I don't think this the right thing to do, Netta the nuisance. Netta the nuisance. Netta, you a nuisance. I done seen them folks, wildlife and fishing game and wall over there on you to rope you down and tape your beak up, girl.
All right. So that's how it started. And this is the moment when Tia, I'm sorry, besides the colorism shit, this is just hilarious. And I'm laughing because they're laughing their way all the way to the bank. So shit. So now I guess this is the moment that Tia came on Miss Netta's live on TikTok.
I'm on here.
Yes, you on here, baby.
What's up, ugly, moogly, fucking,
What's
ugly
up?
bitch?
What's up, ugly
Your
bitch?
pussy face ass.
Yes,
Let me tell you,
ugly ass and your bald head.
Let me tell you something, Netta, fatter cheese. You want to be a bitch ass bitch?
I don't want to be a bitch ass bitch.
Nigga, punch up your motherfucking ass and make your ass hit a football field, bitch. Get your ass in the weight room and bitch.
You don't even have a man with your child.
Snoop footy, flat back boy. You boy back bitch. You old wide back, Mac truck, tire face looking motherfucker. Let me tell your ugly ass something, bitch. You like your face need alignment. You way back, cabinet, no highlight, ugly motherfucker. You, what is them sister locks or nigga locks? Clean your pussy ass motherfucking glasses. And I'm gonna call Gillette. I'm calling Gillette the razor people to get them motherfucking. I'm calling Mr. Magic Powder. You fucked up face, noodle Buddha, pussy face, bitch. White shit. You better stop burning your motherfucking face up, bitch. That neck is on fire. You charcoal match like looking ass brisket.
All right,
back
we heard
bitch.
this
Let me
part.
tell your bad body ass something, botch BBL.
Oh,
Hippo
child.
shape
All
motherfucker.
right.
You look like you got.
Okay, there you have it. If anybody was wondering, because I was wondering, because I was on TikTok, I kept seeing this every freaking other clip. So I had, you know me, I got to investigate. I'm a researcher by nature. And that is the beef between Miss Netta and Mr. Charles and Tia Kemp. All right. So if you guys have any more information, I'd just like to know, where did their story originate, Miss Netta and Mr. Charles? Like, what is it about them? I know she cooks for him, and I guess everyone's questioning his sexuality. Is Mrs. Netta post-op? Like, I'm not following, but anyway, let's discuss below. Did Tia go too far, y'all? Listen, I understand people can get on the bad skin, bad built body, you know, all that stuff. But the colorism took me by, well, I'm not surprised, but it was just, I'm sorry, that wasn't funny. It will be funny to people who find themselves to be a tad bit lighter than chocolate, and then they think it's funny because I ain't dark. So it's really sad. It needs to stop. This is why, you know, I kind of don't blame Chili for not wanting to be labeled as chocolate, because listen, we can all try to praise Black is beautiful, Black girl magic, Black this, Black that. No, we do not love ourselves. We do not love the chocolate tone in the Black community. The chocolate tone is derogatory. Being chocolate is derogatory. Yes, it is. Because if you're using chocolate and dark as an insult, and if it were the other way around, I've never heard people using vanilla as an insult, then we have very big problems in the Black community. We are colorist and racist. Yes, we are. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let's talk about it, because that part was disgusting. That, I'm sorry, I don't agree with that. All right, Ms. Netta ain't cute, but her being chocolate has nothing to do with her not being cute. She just ain't cute. All right.